The irony of a child-free by choice woman explaining to actual fathers about how child support and access works is not lost on me. The reason primary custody is usually given to the mother is because across the span of that child's life, even when the family unit was together, she was probably the primary caregiver because it's just assumed that that's what she's going to do. Most importantly, by her partner. It's why more and more you are seeing women saying men need to share more in the mental load and in the caregiving, particularly as it relates to their children. And then the family unit breaks up and you think that they're going to award primary custody to the person who doesn't even know the name of their child's pediatrician, or when they next need a pair of shoes bought for them for school because they're due to grow out of them at X time. Do you know what that X time is? The mother probably does. Do you know what your child's allergies are? Do you know who their little friends are? Do you know the names and do you have the contact details of those parents? Do you know which play dates they routinely go on and when? Or the days when they're in after-school care or daycare? Do you know what the daycare is? Do you know the number of the after-school care? Do you know these things about your child, or do you rely on the primary caregiver? So when it comes time to share up custody, and one parent at that point, given the disconnect, is going to have to be responsible for the consistency of that care and knowing all those details and executing all of that daily, constant grind of having to assure that those outcomes are being met. Who do you think they're going to give primary custody to? You're all living in a fantasy that there is this, conspiracy, this system that is just stacked against men, in a judicial system that is stacked by and for men, in a society that is stacked by and for men. The conspiracy would have to be bonkers, when it is actually just highly logical and also illuminates another deficit men need to make up for, which is their role as caregivers and probably partners too. Maybe that's why the family unit isn't together anymore.